Hi, this is James. Welcome to the channel. I am the unofficial mayor of Cowboy Country, and I am so glad you are here. Um, Unfortunately, none of the other little people have shown up yet. Got our wonderful bear commemorating when Baylor won the national championship in basketball. They call him Bruiser. So, Cosmo, you got Bevo there. Poor Bevo has been dropped 3 times. I had to glue both horns on, and same with Pete. His neck literally was broken. So, but I do have Willie the Wildcat coming, and I'm probably going to order. They got one for Iowa State that says Hilton Magic on underneath, and I think that's pretty cool. I appreciate Hilton Coliseum. It's one of the best places in all of college basketball. So, anyway, I wanted to talk about tonight's games. This is Thursday night. This video is for Friday. I'm very happy. What I saw in Austin came true again, and that is West Virginia is gritty, and they are tough, and they don't quit. Truth be told, they outscored Texas in the second half. And you'll be like, well, they got whooped down in Austin. They never quit. They could have hung in the towel. They could have thrown in the towel, said, forget this. We'll just get back on the plane, go back to Morgantown, and lick our wounds. But they didn't. And they kept fighting. And unfortunately, I don't like to see people get hurt, but Baylor's big defensive tackle, Aki, I think is his last name. Anyway, big dude. He got hurt. And Baylor's quarterback also got hurt. So that's not good. But still, 43-40. That was really cool. I'm not just happy that I got the pick. I'm happy that all these people are hating on Neil Brown. And it's like, you got to understand something about coaching. All right. If you are, and Neil Brown is similar to Mike Gundy in this aspect, they're both offensive-minded coaches. When Gundy was a coordinator, he was an offensive coordinator. Same with Neil Brown. I don't know if Neil Brown ever played or not. I do know he sat under the learning tree of Mike Leach. So he wants to run that spread offense. He'll run bubble screens a lot. He'll do a lot of the similar things. Literally, when I went to the Texas-West Virginia game, if you took all the West Virginia players and put red and black on them instead of their gold and blue colors, you would have thought you were watching Texas Tech. What an offensive-minded coach has to do is have a good defensive coordinator and let that guy run the defense. So all these people that want to say, "Oh, they need to fire Neil Brown," they're just terrible. They're not very good. Their offense is doing really well. The hire, getting Graham Harrell in there was really good. JT Daniels is a good quarterback. They just need help on the defensive side of the ball. And then, oh my gosh, Temple at UCF. When you see a score that's 70-13, this goes all the way back to the 80s. Anytime you saw a score like this, what it really was is a team, either A, they were mad because they lost the previous game. This is not true because UCF beat SMU last week. Or B, they're trying to get ranked. Or they're trying to move up in the AP or coaches poll. And the coaches poll. So, poor Temple. I didn't get a chance to see that one. I was watching primarily the Baylor-West Virginia game. And in reality, you're like, well, these teams are 3-3. They're terrible. They're pretty good football teams. Both of them are. And I think beyond a shadow of a doubt, if you were to compare the Big 12 with the SEC, you put teams like Vanderbilt or Missouri or South Carolina against either of these teams, and I think Baylor and West Virginia would win. Yes, it's very clear you got 3 or 4 teams that are like the cream of the crop. But Alabama and Georgia are not impenetrable. They're not unbeatable. Heck, Georgia struggled with Missouri earlier this year. So I'm very happy with where the Big 12 is right now. I think we're a pretty good conference. And we got a lot of exciting football coming up, especially this weekend. Now, tomorrow night, I will be in Dallas. I'm going to the Navy at SMU game. Okay? Now, I might as well just tell you what I'm going to do afterwards, because the Oklahoma State game against TCU isn't until 2:30. Okay? I'm going to get up in the morning. I'm going to stay at a hotel somewhere in the Dallas area. I don't know where, but preferably north of Dallas, because in the morning, I'm going to go over to Denton. Now, I'm going to make a video of University of North Texas' stadium. Now, I know they're not a Power 5 school, neither is SMU, but they're expanding here soon. But I want to show you, seriously, if Boone Pickens hadn't given his gobs of money to Oklahoma State, there was a plan in place, and I'll have to go look for it and see if I can put that picture up. But there was a plan in place to renovate Lewis Field. It wasn't as elaborate as what we have today in Boone Pickens Stadium. Boone Pickens Stadium is absolutely gorgeous. And really, with the exception of Kyle Field, I can't think of any stadium that I have seen in person that looks better than. Now, OU's comes close, but they've got one side that looks really awesome. And then you can see, and it's got like triple decker seats. But then you see the old part with the one end zone where the war memorial is, and there's no upper deck. So that stadium doesn't go, it's not big all the way around. It goes big and then small and then big again, where the original press box is. Oklahoma State, it's the same size all the way around. Now, the west end zone is done a little bit different because there's more offices there. That's where the football department is. That's where all the coaches' offices and stuff are. So it looks a little bit different, but there's some symmetry as you walk around Boone Pickens Stadium that's not there at Gaylord Family. Same thing goes for Texas' stadium. The side that faces the highway looks really, really good. The new end zone with the Longhorn in the seats, that's amazing. But as you walk around, the side that doesn't face the highway, that has there's some classrooms in there, by the way. The side that's closest to the Alumni Center at Texas, it's like concrete and very generic looking. So I hope what I can do is to show you, by doing these videos, we are very fortunate at Oklahoma State. I'm not saying that North Texas Stadium looks bad. I've seen it before. I just have never done a video about it. The whole end zone thing, at the one end zone where the seats go like this, that's done on purpose. That's supposed to be like the wingspan of an eagle. So I just wish they would have done something on the outside with a picture of an eagle to show what they were, what they were trying to do. Anyway, so I'm going to get the 3 videos in this weekend. I'll do the SMU one. I'm going to do North Texas, and then, of course, inside of Ammon Carter when Oklahoma State plays TCU. I'm telling you, my friends, this is really going to show who the best team in the Big 12 is. By the end of the weekend, you're only going to have one undefeated team left. Now, granted, Kansas State lost to Tulane non-conference, but they're still undefeated in the conference. So you're going to have to contend with them. I mean, the rest of the season's not going to be easy. You got to go at Kansas State, at OU. I'm not as worried about as much. However, if they get their starting quarterback back, if they get their starting quarterback healthy, Dylan Gabriel's a good athlete. He really is. Some people may not like OU, but understand, as an athlete, I have respect for Dylan Gabriel. Plus, if you want to hate on people, this probably isn't the channel for you. I try to be respectful of all people. Do I want KU to beat OU tomorrow or Saturday? You better believe I do, because I want to see KU get bowl eligible. So, but we got a lot of exciting stuff coming in the future. I will say this, sometime in November, I don't know when, but sometime in November, there's a couple other stadiums here in the state of Texas that I can go do videos of. I don't know if and when I'll get to do that, because UTSA is in San Antonio, and then you got Rice down in Houston. I don't know why I didn't do Rice when I was down there, but that stadium's got some history. In fact, if you look on the internet, at one point, I forgot when it was, but it was early on, the Rice Stadium was the home of the Super Bowl. There was a Super Bowl that was played at Rice Stadium at one year. I'll look it up and put that information here because I don't remember off the top of my head. I do know that that's a historic stadium, and it'd be kind of cool to do a video about it. So, anyway, if you are new to the channel, please hit like and subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I will also say this. I have no idea why. I got this new shirt in the mail. I'm going to wear it on Saturday. And then I completely forgot to mention it in the video. So I just thought it was cool. It's another orange polo shirt that I could wear at work. But anyway, from the bottom of my heart, I just want to say thank you to everybody who watches, everybody who subscribes. If you wear orange and black, whether you are graduated from Oklahoma State or not, you are welcome here, Cowboy Country. Heck, if you're a college football fan, you are welcome here, Cowboy Country. I do try to be respectful of all teams. And, there's no reason to be hateful. There's none. I mean, if TCU manages to win on Saturday, and I'm not saying it can't happen, but if it were to happen, I'm going to come on here and I'm going to be graceful, and I'm going to congratulate Coach Dykes and his team for winning. But I'm hoping that they don't. So thank you for watching. Have a great night. And as always, go Pokes. Bye. And this button doesn't work.